you're closing the show at WrestleMania.
All right, guys, we are at the road to WrestleMania. We are going to go over the WrestleMania match card for WrestleMania 41, April 19th and 20th. Let's check out more at the red carpet ring.
If you come at the king, you best not miss.
Acknowledge us.
Hey, guys, we're here at the red carpet ring. We'll talk about WWE WrestleMania 41, early winners and losers. We will go over the match card here of updated WrestleMania as of right now. We got 3 weeks away from WrestleMania. We're going to see who I predict who will be the winners and losers. Let's check more about it here of this match card of WrestleMania. All right, guys, we're here at the bonus round. Now, we know all these matches are not official. I'm going to go over the matches that are official. There are a lot of matches that were officially made, no particular order. We will talk about it, and I'm going to give you my prediction early on right now who's going to win what match. So that will be discussed right now. I'll go over it. You guys let me know who do you have for each match, who's going to win what. So that definitely will be something to talk about. Other than that, though, let's get into it, or at least close to being official. But we don't go over the main matches on the card. We'll do that. We'll definitely talk about that. All right, let's go over the first match. Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens. We know these guys had a rivalry. We know Randy Orton was supposed to team up Kevin Owens, let bygones be bygones, but Randy Orton rather fight Kevin Owens than face against him. My prediction for this match when it comes to KO versus RKO, pretty much, Kevin Owens will win this match because Randy Orton, being a legend, being a veteran that he is, he does not need this victory. Kevin Owens needs this way more than Randy Orton. And I got Kevin Owens win this match between himself and Randy Orton. That's the first match I got on the card. Let's talk about some women's matches here. All right, we got the women's match of the WWE Women's World Championship. Io Sky, Women's World Champion, versus Bianca Belair, the winner of the Elimination Chamber match, versus Rhea Ripley, the former Women's World Champion, who Io defeated on Raw a couple weeks ago. I know that this is a good look. I'd rather have these three in a triple threat than having just Io and Bianca. I said Rhea was going to assert her stuff in this match. She was going to find a way to do that, and she did that by signing a contract at the recent contract signing on the past episode of Monday Night Raw. I got Bianca Belair winning this because Bianca Belair has not held the title in almost 2 years. Io Sky, she could retain, and I may change my opinion, my prediction. Right now, I got Bianca Belair defeating both Rhea and Io to become the Women's World Champion. And Io just, she could be just a placeholder. But that's who I have for that particular match. Let's move on to the next match on the card. We have the second Women's Championship match. We got WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton will defend her WWE Women's Championship against 2025 Women's World Rumble winner, 14th time Women's Champion, which is Charlotte Flair. Now, Tiffany Stratton, like I said, this is a premature feud. I'm not happy about this match happening now. I think it should have been much down the line. But that's my opinion on that. I have my opinion towards that. I don't think it should have happened now at this particular point. But, that's me. That's me. However, I do see Tiffany Stratton retain the championship. Charlotte Flair, similar to Randy Orton, is a veteran. Do not need this win for her career. So Tiffany will go over and retain her women's championship against Charlotte Flair. Let's go over to three more matches on the card. We got here. We do have Seth Rollins. We have Roman Reigns, and we also have CM Punk. They're all going one. It'll be a triple threat match, which is official. That's what we got here. So when it comes down to these three, I will say when it comes down to it, Paul Heyman will be a factor. CM Punk favor. We don't see how that's going to work. Roman, this first out, there's going to be I don't think it's going to be a WrestleMania main event. Could be an opener for all we know. Long story short, who wins the triple threat between these three men? When it comes down to these three, I will say that CM Punk don't need this win right now. Roman don't need it. I wouldn't be surprised if Seth Rollins comes out with the victory, and he could get an interesting turn of Paul Heyman betraying both CM Punk and Roman for Seth Rollins. You never know. Never know. Let's go on to two more matches on the card. We got the World Heavyweight Championship match, and we got Gunther versus Jey Uso. Jey Uso, the 2025 Men's World Rumble winner. Him and Gunther had a previous title match at Saturday Night's main event. Jey did not win. Gunther retained. This time, when it comes down to Jey and Gunther fight once again, I don't see Jey losing this time. Jey, he's over. He'll become the brand new World Heavyweight Champion. He will defeat Gunther. Gunther had the belt since SummerSlam, so I could see Jey getting a solid title win, and it'd be great. Last but not least, we have the Undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes, the reigning world champion, the WWE champion, going against the Elimination Chamber winner, John Cena. I would say when it comes to this match, John Cena just turned heel, brand new character alongside The Rock. How can Cody beat that? It'd be hard to beat. Cody did finish the story last year against Roman. I don't see him finishing the story at this WrestleMania, so I got John Cena defeating Cody Rhodes, and he will have his 17th championship win, record-breaking, I might add, and he'll do as a heel. So that's who I have for these matches, and that's who I have winning these matches. That's my early predictions for WrestleMania 41 match predictions. We talked about SmackDown, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins. That's what we'll discuss here. Also, I didn't mention this before. I'll mention it now. I should have mentioned it earlier. If you guys want to know, next week we got to talk about the matches for SmackDown, and the matches here are as follows. We got United States Championship match, Braun Strowman versus LA Knight, and we had Street Profits defending the WWE Tag Team Championship, their first title defense versus Pretty Deadly. That's all I have about it, guys. You guys let me know who do you have winning each match for next week's SmackDown, and also who do you have see winning when it comes down to WrestleMania 41 matches. Check out the content, Red Carpet Ring, guys. Until then,
let's make the most out of it. Tell me why you should be in that main event. Go out there and don't.
Now, that was Triple H at the press conference for Elimination Chamber of 2025 after the PLE. The whole big shocking of events, John Cena turning heel for the first time in 20 plus years. Naomi being attacked by the return of Jade Cargill. But one thing he said that everyone's going to earn their WrestleMania main event spot. And as we noticed here on the match card for WrestleMania 41, neither championship match of the Men's World Heavyweight Championship nor the WWE Women's Championship is advertised as the main event for night 1 or night 2. So that's something we have to pay attention to. And quite honestly, I see why. These are not the most interesting storylines. They're not captivating. Something to sink my teeth in, especially Gunther and Jey. Jey Uso is winding down. He's not as high as he was. And Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton, that feud I talked about before, that feud is trash. But more stories like the Cena and Cody Rhodes, and then the CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, other storylines as well. Those are way more interesting storylines that we want to be interested in, and they deserve more of the main event slot than those championship matches of the World Heavyweight Championship and the WWE Women's Championship. They're just not worthy of it. So, and I like what Triple H said, just because you in the automatic title match at WrestleMania 41 does not guarantee you're going to get a main event spot, whether it's night 1, which is April 19th, or night 2, which is April 20th in Las Vegas. You have to earn it. And like he said, every spot on TV matters, whether it's Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown. anything you do leading to WrestleMania, it's going to mean a lot and it's going to have purpose. That could be either make you or break you as if you earn the main event spot for WrestleMania. So I like that part. And as we know, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins is in the main event for night one. That's pretty much. And this is not for a championship. Roman Reigns, we always used to see him compete for the Finish championship or compete for one. Most years, more of him to finish championship. That's not the case. He's still main event. CM Punk gets his WrestleMania main event spot ever. First time ever. Seth Rollins, this is third time going to WrestleMania in the main event. So this is just certain storylines that's more interesting than championship. And then we look at the Naomi J. Cargill storyline. That doesn't involve a championship either. So that's what makes it so much more interesting. Even the Women's World Championship of Bianca, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley, that's more interesting than the WWE Women's Championship of Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. So this is WrestleMania 41. The IWC was dogging saying it's going to be a bad WrestleMania, the worst one ever. Little do they know they had no patience. This is going to be, if not a better WrestleMania than WrestleMania 40. I mean, for WrestleMania 40, let's be honest, the only story we did have was finishing the story of Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns of night 2 for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. But now we got a lot of storylines going on. We still have the Randy Orton and Kevin Owens storyline. We have the Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre storyline. I mean, the tag team scene is even good. Street Profits being the WWE Tag Team Champions. But, with that being said, main event is everything, and you have to do everything you can to earn that spot. So it doesn't matter what the case may be. And I would not want to see Jey Uso and Gunther or Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton main event any WrestleMania night. It will make the WrestleMania match card for that evening so terrible. So I'm glad that's not going to be the case. If anything, I could see both of those title matches being openers for WrestleMania, if anything, but they're definitely not going to main event, and I hope they don't, because more likely Cody Rhodes and John Cena will main event night 2, since we know that Roman, CM Punk, and Seth will main event night 1. So I'm glad that that's what it's come down to. I don't want to see any lackluster matches or feuds main event of WrestleMania. So I don't want to see that, and I'm glad that Triple H is doing that to make all the talent earn what they have to earn, because nothing is earned. Nothing's given, it's earned. You can't just give someone a title, and that's the old regime that we had under Vince McMahon. It's not given, you got to earn your spot. He's making everyone earn their spot. The storylines that's going on now that's in the main event, they earn that spot. That's very worthy of it because of the time that's been invested in storyline. The characters development, everything you could think of is very well worthy of it. The ones not so much, you're not going to get a main event spot. You'll be an opener or a mid-level, if that. But other than that, though, that's all I have for WWE WrestleMania 41 early winners and losers. You guys let me know, what you think of the WrestleMania match card so far. We are at the Road WrestleMania. There's going to be some more matches added for night 1 and night 2. But we'll see what's worthy, what's not at the end of the day. Check out the content here at Red Carpet Ring, guys. And until then, guys, you already know what it is at this point. It is OUT.